Okay, so we're kind of entering the second year here of playing, and because of that, I've increased my practice time. So now my goal practice time is 45 minutes instead of 30 minutes. I don't have the numbers, but I'll do the overlay on them. My average had been being around like 15 minutes, with counting for days that I haven't been practicing, and then when I do practice, I've been averaging around like 33 to 35, something around in there. But this past week I had a couple days of 45 minutes because I hit my 1 year mark. So I'm expecting the 15 minutes to probably approach something more like 30. There's still going to be days when I don't practice, and that's pretty normal. But at least this way, when I do practice, the goal is going to be longer than 30 minutes, with the idea then being that overall I'm going to be practicing more. I will say, though, that the 45 minutes is kind of a slog. I played a Little Brown Jug here for like 30 minutes straight, just constantly doing like... is that the right thing? Yeah. Because I keep ramming into the... Anyway, it's a whole thing. We're going to be continuing practicing that, so... yeah. Let's just get started on it. Turn the metronome on. I'm still doing 100 on this. And then what I'm doing is my idea here. Yesterday when I practiced, I did some fun songs at the beginning, but what I'm gonna do here today is do like 30 minutes of practicing Little Brown Jug, probably. And then the last 15 minutes I can do other songs that are more fun from the practice book. All right, let's start this up. pretty good. And probably that's it's a real mental slog to even just like focus on that. And started sort of wandering in my brain there towards the end. All right. So, hopefully my hands don't get too cold. We're in winter now. You can see I'm sort of wearing my winter outfit. All right, so let's get going on this. So last time I was having issues with this next bit, going C, B flat, just that there, because I can't, my finger kept ramming in on the side or getting caught in the gap. So I have a note here, twist clockwise, keep my nail on it so that I can slide up, so that I'm not sliding on the finger pad. So I'm sort of like right in the nail there, and then I can hit it. So, not too bad. I'm trying to work on not having to look, but I do really like this part though. It's the fact that you go, then you have to pick up, hit that, pick up, and do that. It feels like you're really playing the piano, right? Anyway. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Okay, so let's check this out. Is that right? Yeah, it's F, right? Yeah, it's the new note. Yeah, not bad. Let's do it again. Okie doke. Yes, that was good. Didn't follow my note. Again. Gotta hit that last thing there, so let's just do that part. Okay. Once more on that. Okay, not too bad. Keep our house at 64. I'm gonna put my sleeves down. All right. Okay. Let's try again. Yeah, not too bad. Need to get my fingers straight. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm playing it loud just so that it's emphasis on getting it in there. lost my mind there. I thought I should have done pinky down. There's not 2 notes on that one. There's just not 3 notes. There's just the 2. All right. Didn't follow my note. It's not right. Mental break here for a moment. I'm all out of water. I'm gonna get some water for my mental break. Be right back. Just gotta take a break. Sometimes here. Nice and sunny out today. I was out mowing earlier. It's the end of October, but even though the highs are like low 60s, the grass still grows a bit. I gotta keep it nice and short. There's a bunch of voles that have moved into the yard. All right. Now that you've heard me swallow too, no, I'm not going to cut any of that out. Absolutely not. The worst part of doing any of this video crap is having to edit any of it at all at any point. I hate it. And I do it as little as possible. All right. Where are we at? Over here. All right. Oh. Let me plug this in so I can hear it. All right. Okay. We're back. So good, like 2-minute break. Didn't quite get the G in that. All right, let's do the second line. It's very similar to the first line, except for the last measure. And then it goes, okay. Let's do it then. All right, let's do that one again. Yeah, good. I started over there because I played this really quiet. I didn't commit to that the left hand there. All right, so then we're on A here. I didn't really practice this part yesterday. It's F, right? Yeah. Okay, I see what they're doing. So that's the same then. So it's just, and then which is the same chord as we've been doing in the second measure. And then they still have you do, except they've turned the first quarter note into eighth notes. And then, so it's basically the same, line 1 and 3, and well, the last 3 measures on all the lines are very similar. So what about the accents? Yeah, that's better. See, in bagpipes, you don't have accents or staccatos. So the last time I played accents was when I played baritone in high school. So it's a bit different than this. You can't just do like, because then it's just loud. I feel like you gotta give them a little separation. Really emphasizes that they're loud. All right, let's check it out. All right, so the left hand's just doing the same thing. Okay, so over here. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good. This is what's nice about folk songs, is that you kind of learn like a small piece of it, and then you've learned like half of it. So that's kind of nice. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, I can tell I'm not going to be perfecting this one today. Yeah, so let's see. So going into these parts, let's try to do line 3 into line 4. Let's do that. Yeah, So then I guess to start, you have to go from this. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, sounds bad. All right, let's check it out on the top. Make sure I can do the left hand at the same time. All right. So obviously there were some wrong notes there. Fat fingering it quite a bit, and a little bit of ramming, doing that move. So still some room for improvement there. Kind of in the same places as before, but significantly better than it was last night. Even the last round that I did it last night. Good old sleeping. Pretty crazy how noticeable it is with this. But anyway, just taking another short mental break here. What I might do is do it once more through, and then do a few minutes on this guy, the next thing. Yeah, I might do that. All right, yeah, cool. That's not bad. Certainly, I still need to work on it some. But good. All right, let's look at this next page here. Primary chords in F major. I really feel like I'm not learning these. So the 1 chord, and then the 4 chord starts on B, D, F, no, G, B, what's happening? B, D, yeah, F. However, they like to move this one F, B flat, D. Okay, that's the same sort of sound. That sounds way worse though. That just sounds like shit, right? They're saying it's separated by a whole step here, and then down a half, down a half. Yeah, that always sounded way worse. How's it in G? It's this. It sounds so much worse. I don't know why. Anyway, okay, so it's this. No. All right, cool. All right, Chiapanecas, Mexican hand clapping song. Okay. Left hand doesn't look too hard. Here. Obviously a good practice for actually hitting all 3 notes. All right, let's check this one out. So we're up here. Yeah, it's just F. Ah, I see. And then it's pointing out C7. Oh, wait, no, it's talking about the left hand thing. Oh, okay, yeah, I know this song. All right. I should probably play that flat. Oh. Sounds a lot better. F flat, right? That's probably why it's written there. Yeah, it's almost like cheating if you had fingers that can fit in there, huh? Could just do whatever the hell you wanted then. Why does that say it wants me to do second finger on that? I guess. But, like, it's staccato anyway, so why not just do that? Yeah, because then in order to hit the D, I'd have to reach again and just toss my thumb over there. Where's my pencil at? It's B flat. Come on, man. All right, not bad. So we're at 34 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and have some fun. By fun, I mean basically just play songs that I like from this book. Just something to do for the last bit. It's still improving because you're still playing, but it's like a reward for doing good, sticking it out. All right. Oops. Oh, come on. Yeah, so not great, but that's okay. It's all just for fun. When I'm done with this book, when I'm finally like done with it, I'm gonna go through everything and like strictly have to play everything really well. But for right now, I'm just having fun. Yeah, I like this one too. Yeah, I like that one. All right, then we got this guy. Yeah, let's do some Wynton Marshalls, huh? Marsalis. Cool, cool, cool. Old Smokey. Ooh. Helps if you read the music. Not too bad. The can-can. Let's play the can-can on this one. I'm not really sure what old school PF is. It sounds like a weird recording, right? Like it has a crackling to it. You hear that? Like if you play a certain volume, it has crackling. Other ones don't have that. Anyway, I did notice something. See here in the Dance Grand. hear a really weird attack on that. Anyway, let's play it on the Honky Tonk PF. Stuff. I don't like the Marines hymn that much. Why am I blue? Why am I doing that? Dabba-dee dabba-die, alright? Okay. Excuse me? Oopsies. What's happening here? D sharp, F sharp. Whatever. Good people. Let's do this one. All right. Starts on a G. It says repeat, playing slower and softer. All right, then we're back to Little Brown Jug, and it's been 46 minutes, so that's it. All right, let's see, how do I stop this thing? I can just hit record again.